welcome to Forage Drops. This is Lilian Silva, I'm the Forage specialist for Clemson Universe, and today I'll be talking really briefly about the last cutting of hay for the season. So let's get started. So when we're thinking about the hay fields that we currently have under production in the southeast region, we're talking about Bermuda grass and Bahia grass. So these species are warm season species, and we generally would also could have some warm season species growing right now. But then we have all just other plant categories of tall fascio and cool season annuals as well that are going to be growing different periods of the year, and also they can be a source of a feed for those different periods of the time when the warm season might be growing. So right now we are going to be ending the current warm season soon. And when we think about this, we need to be planning for the time when we are not going to have those species available anymore for animals to be grazing them. So generally, we want to be thinking about alternative conserved forages. One of the options is really to produce hay. So this is the main point of talking about uh, a special point that we need to be thinking, which is how we can improve the longevity of our stands. So one of the main nutrients that, especially in hay foods, we're going to be removing a fair amount of it. For grasses by themselves in hay fields, we are going to be relying a lot on nitrogen as well, but potassium is important for both grass and legumes when we're looking at options for producing. Are going to be thinking about how that nutrient level is in the plants and in the soil as well, just because there are several points that potassium is important in the plants. It does contribute to plant vigor. It helps with the health overall health of the plants. It will help with drought tolerance and disease resistance. So these are really important points, especially for our general region, and we need to be working on really checking if the level of potassium is appropriate, especially when we're removing that forage from the system through cutting hay and exporting the nutrient to another place. Then for right now, one of the main things that I wanted to really mention, that's the reason that I'm approaching this subject, is because we're going to go through a period that warm season plants, perennial plants, will be dormant. They will need to have proper energy reserve to go through the cooler months of the year, and then to come back on spring and really green up and start to grow again. So this period is called is the dormant period that they are going to go through, and the process called winter hardness. How well they are going to be able to come back next year will depend on the energy levels and also the nutrient levels. And potassium is one of the major nutrients that they need to rely on so they can come back strong. And this is not just for a year. This is something that we need to be working towards every year so we can achieve that the longevity that we can have with the perennial grasses systems. And right now, a way to help those forage stands is to really put a low amount of potassium just after the last cutting of the season, just potassium, no nitrogen with this application. You can go as low as 30 to 40 pounds per acre it's really to just help out those plants to work on their longevity over time. With that, I conclude what I had for today for Forage Drops. Appreciate you watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed, and please check out the other videos in the Forage Drops page. Thank you.